Back. And better than ever, honestly. Better,
Bigger.
stronger, bigger,
Yep.
wider, taller. As always, our cast, every cast you've ever seen and every cast moving forward until we get kicked the fuck out, is sponsored by THC Dispensary. Today, we have some green crack from THC Dispensary. Just a simple 1 gram cart. I think they're going for $15 right now.
That's a good deal. Yeah,
I can't really remember. But mention the cast. If you go in, mention the cast, get yourself a little discount. I don't know what they do, but mention our cast for a little discount because they already got good prices. The prices are only getting better, just like this podcast.
It is.
Today we have no guest on, so we're gonna get to the real shit.
Yeah, this is one for the boys. This is one for the true fans, the Orb of Confusioners, the Falconsons, the real true players, the live and let live liver boys from Liverpool. That's who we do this for.
Yes, we are two extremely gay men. You've seen the cast before. We're two very gay life partners. We like to have other gay figureheads from the gay town that we live in and the gay community that we live in our gay town. But today, nobody was actually gay enough to suit our desires.
Yeah. The whole width was not, it's not like a sand dollar width. Like all their holes were smaller, and that's not enough.
Well, yeah, it's like either come gay or come gaped. You know?
True.
Like, stop fucking around and showing up on the podcast if you're not gonna conform to the 2 rules we have. 2 rules.
Yeah.
2 rules. It's really not that hard. And I think people give us a hard time about it. So from this point moving on, we will never have another guest on the podcast again. Not one. 0. 0 guests. We're going to actually have no camera moving forward either.
No microphone either.
No microphone, no cameras. We're going to do just an entirely acoustic cast. Mm-hmm. We're going to kind of do like outdoor local venues. And we're going to do like some Scream stuff. $10 a ticket. We're going to fill up the audience. And we'll do like live podcasts. No cameras, no mics. Unplugged, unfiltered, unsullied.
Unsolicited.
Unsolicited.
They didn't ask for it. They needed it.
And it'll be 18 plus for obvious reasons. Yeah. The nipples are coming out.
Come gay or come gaped.
Yeah.
They got to come there too. Well, hell yeah. Yeah, any guests that want to be on this podcast, hit us up.
We actually know we had a guest lined up for tonight, and he was like, "Oh man, I feel so bad. I got a show at the Funny Bone last minute," and we're like, "Dude, go do that.
Yeah,
go do that show.
Like, we'll see you
that's
again.
insane, dude. Like, please never like we film every Thursday, dude. If you're gonna have a fucking show, please do that. But you'll see him on. We just couldn't do it this week. But
good man. His name will be a mystery.
His name will be a mystery. Well, it is a mystery. It won't be though.
It won't be unless they'll probably be able to figure out who it was.
You're going to lie to them? It will be a mystery when it already is?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It won't be in the future. No, you're right.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, let's go outside.
Just like outside of the room, away from these guys.
Yeah. Can you guys leave, please?
Yeah.
We need a moment.
Put your phone like this.
Yeah.
And then spit on it.
Yep, and then flip it back over.
Flip it back over. And
reverse it.
And then open your eye and put your phone real close and put the spit right on your eye, and blink a couple times.
Yeah, dude.
And I think the instructional's over.
I think that was great. I think we should put that on WikiHow.
Yeah.
How to get spit in your eye from your phone screen. The cast. It's good.
You wanna hear something I thought of on the way here?
What?
Like a new short joke. I was thinking like when you're like a white guy and you have a kid with a white girl and you guys get divorced, you get joint custody. But when you're a white guy who's with a black girl and you have a kid and you get divorced, you get blunt custody.
Dude, dude, I like that a lot. I was
in the car wash and somebody was, it's not worth getting into, but it just popped into my head, dude, and I was like, oh man, this I gotta tell.
That's a good concept. I was falling asleep last night, or trying to. It was like 2 a.m. And I was like, fuck, I need to remember this thought, but I don't want to grab my phone. But I ended up doing it. And I just had a thought last night, like, why do they call it getting fucked up? And also they say sober up. It's like, wouldn't it be like getting fucked down and then you sober up? Like, why do they say fucked up and sober up?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I think you'd get fucked up and you'd sober down.
You know what?
Because
That's
you're
a good...
slowly, like, sobering, and then the sobering gets stronger until
That's
you're
true.
completely down off the pedestal of fuck.
That's true. Oop. I don't think that's...
But yeah,
Our
I don't know, man.
surprise guest. I think no. I had that thought. Like, why are they both the same up? They both don't go up.
Like,
Or like getting what's another term? Let's jump up and down. How do you jump down?
this has a Twitter.
Really?
There's a Twitter, Facebook, and an Instagram tagged on this Bud Light seltzer.
I bet they.
I wonder what they
post
do on their
sus
Twitter.
Stuff. It's probably sus stuff.
I wonder who manages the Bud Light Twitter account. Like, somebody makes a yearly income from managing these accounts, you know?
True. Yeah. No social.
What are we at, 10?
7.
7?
7.
All right, guys, it's been a great... No, it's like, dude, somebody's making a fucking killing managing social medias, you know?
Yeah, they got a lot more fun recently. They
Dude, Wendy's?
Yeah, I was gonna say Wendy's.
Who does all that,
Yeah.
dude?
B-Dubs, Wingstop. Wingstop is sus.
Really?
Yeah,
They've been coming
They were
in?
hitting on a girl. I think it was Wingstop. Yeah, they like straight up hit on someone and like used puns in their like menu items and like stuff, like innuendos. And she was like, "Woo!" And yeah, it continued for a bit. And I was like, "This is not what this life should be. Like, what a timeline, dude."
That's kind of wild.
Yeah, they're like all the brands are just like play fighting and like being sus.
I think that, like, yeah, I feel like brands in general are, what the fuck? Oh, is that a Devin?
Yeah,
Is that a D?
Yep.
Oh, God.
Yep. I was working. This is when he came over before Arizona, and he just
Take that off the wall real
dude.
quick.
It took 2 minutes.
Take that off the wall
Yeah.
real quick. They need to see what I'm looking at.
Took me 2 minutes to.
I like to look this way and not at the camera so that I can keep my train of thought and not feel like I'm being recorded, right? But in my space that I used to.
Our man.
Oh.
He was like, I don't know if I should give him a wiener. He was like, I'm gonna give him a wiener.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple up there that I really wish that they could see. I look at the Zack one a lot.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look at
lip,
that one.
No top lip, having Zach.
Yeah.
0 top lip.
No top lip. Yeah.
It's just a hole.
That is, it's so accurate too. Like, it's so subtle and so accurate.
It is. It is. I like the truck. The truck is my, my one true love. It's my truck.
Oh man. All right. So let's describe a couple of these.
Yeah, we have a bunch around the studio that you guys cannot see.
So we got a pair of headphones that one side of the phone is a picture of Zach's face, and the other side of the phone is a picture of Drew's face, who you've probably never seen before. Just slightly to the right of that is this alien-like figure that's got 2 little dongle ears with no actual like receptive hole for the sound to go. 2 like bulging, like straight black eyes, no whites. And he's got the short snuffleupagus nose with very straight teeth, and these really weird noodle arms that are like going to his face, and he's going like, ugh. And then where it gets kind of interesting is right above the penile and below the niplets. He's got like another man living in his body with him, and he's got a full face there right in the center here.
Yeah, his nips
and he looks very concerned.
Yeah.
And he too has little spaghetti tendrils that are going up to his cheeks, and he's got like a wow face.
Yeah.
Slightly to the down right of that, we've got what looks like the gecko from Geico if he had a tweaker cousin. who like, just like a don't give a fuck type of guy, big drug user. He's a little lizard guy, the double middle fingers. And actually what's interesting about this guy is his tail is also a middle finger.
Yeah, so, it's a whole hand.
Yeah, and right above that, Zach, why don't you describe your favorite up there?
Oh yeah, it's a looks like an old pickup truck.
I'd say a Chevy, maybe.
A Chevy, like very realistic looking, and then the front of the hood, it is a very, very scary, uncanny drawing of a man, like a face. With like the eyes are the headlights, and then he's got a big old mouth where the like grill radiator would be, and he has a cigarette in his mouth. So the truck is smoking, and also instead of back wheels, he's got legs and a butt, and it like just curls underneath him. He's just sitting like kind of like this, but imagine those are his legs, and that's honestly beautiful.
Yeah.
There's a lot to unpack here. We've got Little Caesars boxes, we got more drawings, we got the logo, we got all of our stuff.
They might be able to see this. There's kind of like the Snuffleupagus alien came to Earth and had sex with a cowboy.
Oh yeah.
Because he's got the same Snuffleupagus type nose, but he's actually riding a giant penis. And what does it say there?
Giddy.
I want to say it says.
Giraffe.
It says, "Whoa, Gertie."
Whoa, Gertie. Gertie is the dick horse.
Yeah, so I guess the horse is named the penis worm horse thing is named Gertie. So yeah, not so much to unpack there actually. And that's really it as far
mainly.
as
There's some random other stuff, but yeah. We got studio's getting full, which is good because white walls scare me and they give me headaches. Like plain white walls. The last day of elementary school, we like took everything off the walls like to get ready for summer, and every time that happened, because it was all like different decorations and stuff used for that year and like all the things, but we would like clear it out, and every time that happened, I would get a horrible cluster headache, migraine, and like not be able to see out of this eye. Like everything's like super fuzzy. It's like having an eye floater, but it stays and it looks like TV static. It's horrible. And then that goes away, and then the headache sets in. I used to have them every Wednesday, and like also special events until I think the last time I had one was like year after high school. But yeah, white walls. Don't look at them.
Yeah, that's quite the predicament, dude.
It was predicated, and
yeah,
I had one I think maybe like 4 years ago actually, but I can always tell when it's coming on, and I'm just like,
yeah, it was predestinated,
predeterminized,
yeah,
supersized.
I hate predeterminized testing, dude.
Yeah, they should post-determinize it.
You should really, yeah, like that's the thing that's wrong with like public schools right now is predimentational, like predeterminized testing.
Yeah,
like it's not post marginum. It's not anything that's going to like actually like reticulate or vamponize.
Yeah.
It's nothing that like is actually going to like when it comes like you right, your brain works in a certain like most like studies show that like a good like most like you have like there's so you got like your brain. It's kind of like if you take like you don't have to, but like some people like the best way for you to essentially what it's like if you're looking at like a model of like it could just be like a small it needs to be something that can be it doesn't have to be. It's better.
I think the moral of the story is you need to Borgle instead of Pungal.
No, well, like that. Well, that's it's like you look at something right, and you're like watching, you're like looking, you don't know, you're trying to find out, and you gotta figure. One part at least you got to know where to when you're starting on something that you're really trying or wanting or needing. And most people, some people, a lot of people I know would, you take something, you dissect, you almost, it's like when big governments or smaller governments, you look at the patterns, right?
Mm-hmm. That's the most important thing.
Exactly.
You need to look at the patterns.
Exactly. The patterns.
I think we taught him something.
Yeah, well, like 2 apples and an orange.
Yep.
Flip, 2 oranges and an apple. Flip, 1 orange, 1 apple, 1 orange. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. And so it's like, which one knows where Saddam Hussein's body is really buried, right?
I've been thinking about that problem my whole life,
one knows?
dude.
I don't know.
It's probably a second orange, but that's just me.
Give us the video.
Give us the dossier.
Let us touch it. Let us look. Let us listen. Let us feel. For once, for one time ever, let us feel. Right?
I think that's what this cast is all about.
Yeah.
That was...
And it's not even...
Wow.
When you have a labor that's laborsome, you have to labor that labor upon a laborer who's willing to labor that labor in a more laborious type of labor. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know, because if you're not a laborer, you're not going to labor this labor.
You're not going to labor.
You're not going to labor over all of it.
No, 0%.
So I don't know. It really is like, you want the key to happiness. You want the key to life right now.
Labor.
Laboring your labors.
Yeah, make sure to labor your labors with a laborer that knows how to labor
or
the labors.
Labor it to somebody else so they can labor it laboriously.
Oh man,
that's what no one will tell you.
This.
That is what no one will tell you. Big Pharma, not gonna say that.
No.
You think that's printed
Smaller
on the back?
Pharma?
You think that's printed on the back of a bottle at Small Pharma? Doesn't matter where you go.
The Big Pharma has bottles of small Pharma.
Micro Pharma,
Dude. Wow, your brains grew 3 sizes this day.
Yeah.
That's this is what the real cast is about, dude.
And this time I'll keep it off. Now the real cast is something you find in the patterns of all the other casts. If you look back at every single cast we've done, take the second word from every cast we've done. The second word. Tell me what you come up with. Because there's messages behind the message. You just have to get out of your little sheeple with all your other little sheeps. And you got to look.
Dude,
Start drinking the toilet water. They don't want you to drink the toilet water. They don't want you to drink the toilet water. Ask any doctor. He's going to say, don't drink the toilet water. Don't drink that toilet water.
Yeah, there's poop in there. No.
Oh, no. There's urine and feces. You mean medicine?
Yeah, you mean...
That we've survived on for
years.
thousands of
So
years.
many years.
Thousands of years. And nobody's going to flip the lid on this shit.
Dogs drink it.
Dogs drink it.
They're alive.
Yeah, you leave the
dogs are
toilet seat
alive.
up. You watch your dog in the backyard. Don't feed him for a week. Don't feed your dog for a week. He goes outside. What's he going to eat? Poop. He's going to eat that poop because his nose... You want to know what AI was before AI? It was dog noses. They know everything. They're going to smell that and go, oh, that's medicine. They'll never get sick. They can survive on their own. It's a cycle. Everything's a cycle, right? Circle, circle, up cycle. Circle, circle, triangle, triangle, X down, X, RBRT.
Use that in
up,
GTA.
Up, up, left, down, 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 left, up, left, right. That's invincibility.
Dude, you are so fucking quiet. And I know that's the point, but look at you. Look at you barely showing up.
Big spike. Big spike there.
Big spider.
Well, I hope, yeah. I mean,
you taught some people something, I think, that they need to learn. And if they find the second word of every podcast in a row, I just hope it's not offensive. I don't know what it would be, but what if it's like the I don't know. It's probably not bad. It's probably like the
first person to go back and do it.
Yeah, we'll give you a
$10 gift card to a great big old kiss from me.
Hey, that'll make somebody's.
I'll kiss you on the mouth if anybody goes back and they find if you go back and you find the good stuff, you find that second word, I will call your mother and I will tell her you died in a car accident. And
Ooh, that's a good deal, actually. That's like get out of Thanksgiving free card you can use.
Yeah. Hi, this is Officer O'Grady. I responded to a call at approximately 14:03. Your son
Exploded.
exploded.
He exploded. He walked down the street and I got a call about an exploding son. He had a fuse out of his ass. Your son exploded, ma'am. And then
Your
the
son
next day,
Brady turned into fucking splashes.
Yeah, it's dust. Your son is dust.
Your son's dust. I gotta take this call, otherwise you're gonna get a call. Hello.
Oh, we can't. Oh, fuck.
I am. Yeah, we're
Thank God.
we're mid-castly. Yeah, we're almost done. All right, bro. We'll see you in a second. Our surprise guest is just leaving his house now. So surprise.
Wait, really?
There is no surprise.
That's so fun. I thought that was I'm here.
No, and that's what I thought too. That's why I was so quick to answer. I was like, we might need to go get the door right now. But you know what? Horse of a different color.
What color is he?
Whores of a different color.
Oh, what color are they?
Whatever.
Are they like pretty patties?
Yeah, they're like one of each.
One of each color.
Yeah.
There's more whores than colors.
I think actually it'd be really cool to like take like skin pigment, like get an accurate, like true color for each, like get a whole gradient of different people from around the world from like palest to dark,
yeah.
like
Yeah, each
that'd
of
be like
the-
1,000 people with each like
be
micro
more,
shade. You and
yeah.
I are different colors, and we're like the same. You're British.
I'm dark. I mean, I've got parts of me that are.
No,
should
I'm
be a
darker
little-
than you.
I know, but I should
I'm
be darker.
oranger than you, is really what it is.
Oh, orange and gladiator to that? Give me those hairs.
Hey, what? I don't even know.
You don't. You need more.
I need to keep as many as I can, to be honest.
Well,
I don't mean to be selfish,
well, it's okay. That's all right if you are.
but I know you can use them with your little. Look at this arm hair, dude. Look at Zach's little arm hair, dude.
Yeah,
Zach's so British. Zach's so. He's so fucking British, dude.
I am
Fuck.
I'm a little British.
Moving on. Next topic.
Next topic.
What else did you want to ask me?
Interview portion.
Interview portion. What else did you want to ask me? Why'd you have me on the show if you didn't have any questions prepared?
Dude, you already had the answer.
What else did you want to ask me?
You didn't ask the answer.
What
Where's
else
the
you wanna
question?
ask me?
You didn't ask the answer. That's still a pre-drop vocal we need to do ever since you first said it. Where's the question? You didn't ask the answer. I don't know when you said that. I know you did, but I don't know the exact time you did. But I know it's been years because that.
I think we were real fuckered up on some illegal candy,
Yeah, it was
like Starburst. I think we were just drinking straight Red 40, dude.
dude. I've heard it. Like 1 out of 10 doctors says it's really good for you.
Yeah, well, that's what I was doing. I was doing eye droplets of Yellow 20 and Red 40 for a while.
Ooh, I like Red 3 in the morning, Red 40 at night.
Yeah.
Give me
Red 3 is a nice, like, morning thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've never seen the same color come out of me after I've started doing that. It's
Color come out of you, out of your ears or out of your...
no, I just sweat Red 40 now.
Okay, I was like, colors, yeah, I got a lot of colors coming out of my body anymore these days.
You do?
Oh, dude.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I've been having cyan a lot lately. I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah.
What have I been sucking down?
Mm-hmm. I wish I could do that.
Yeah, and then I think about all the, like, coolant that I, like, soak my shit in, you know? Like, because they say, like, if, like, you put your feet in, like, a big...
Yeah, you absorb things through your feet.
Yeah, well, and they'll, like, suck certain things out. So, like, one of the things people use is, like, just coolant, you know?
Yeah.
Like a 50-50 mix.
Like the orange or the blue.
I've been doing the green or the
Nice,
orange.
nice.
The orange is a little pricier, but it does get a little bit more of those toxins out of you and replaces synthetic toxins in you for like longevity and grounding. And
I like the grape flavored one.
yeah, it's like it's one of those things like, you know, like people tell you like take mushroom supplements, you'll be so much more aware, you'll be so much more. You do it once or twice a month, you know, like you want it to kind of like stack. I mean, dude, you'd be surprised at how terrible my memory is now. Like, you'd be surprised at how sick and, like, energyless I feel. Like, it really works.
You're getting there.
Like, it really works, man.
It's like changing your oil. You got to make sure you're topped off.
And it's like, I know it's working because every single time I get done, I'm, like, super nauseous, you know? And I'm like, that's...
Yeah, your eyes temporarily lose color.
When they shake a lot, like really like small
like
shaking, and everything I'm looking at is like vibrating. I'm like, fuck.
That's
like, oh my god, this
so
is
good.
real. This really works.
It does the job it's set out to do.
Yeah, man. Like I like to like another thing. Like people are like, oh no, like I read like it makes you really sick if you're just like inhaling bleach fumes. Swear to God, dude, that shit fucking works. Like seriously, try it. Like. You open a bleach bottle and just and use the same air. Like use your carbon dioxide. It's got to be like half a bleach bottle.
Yeah. Get the same. Yep.
Dude, I'm telling you, after 30 seconds, like if you don't throw up, I'll give you your money back, dude. Like it really works, and there's like real science behind it. It's changed my life, man. It's like people are like stay away from chemicals. It's like why? They do exactly what the label says that they're gonna do. How often do you get things like that in your life?
It's true.
Yeah.
It's like you get the truth out of those chemicals.
Yeah.
You don't get that out of people much.
Can cause skin irritation. That's even putting it lightly, dude. This shit is magic.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Like I can't feel my any of my skin after 30 minutes of just brushing it on.
Yeah. We grabbed this like corrosive kind of liquid that you soak old car parts in, and it strips the. And yeah, it said could cause like skin corrosion. Dude, I put my big toe in there, and it fucking, dude, all the skin just boiled right off. I'm like, no shit. Like, they need to be selling that. That needs to be in every household in America.
Wow.
People are like, oh, I don't really like Western medicine. It's like, dude, look at the results. Look at the hard numbers.
Wow.
You know how many people get hospitalized a year because of bleach? That shit works.
It does, dude. It does, dude.
Oh, my child swallowed bleach. Oh, my gosh. Ma'am, this is a hospital. This isn't really...
This isn't therapy.
A place to brag.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly. You shouldn't... Come on. He got a high score on his test, essentially.
Like I can hardly afford bleach for my kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've been giving them fucking orange juice lately. Orange juice and fucking water. Can you believe that shit?
No, I've used the pods that you clean your garbage disposal
and
with.
my newborn's like blee blee. I'm like, and I know like she's really saying bleach.
Yep.
You know, and it's like we can't, honey. My insurance doesn't cover that.
Yeah.
All my insurance covers is all the Xanax and Adderall I take every single day, and then Ambien around 4 o'clock, and then more Ambien around 6 o'clock, and then I eat dinner, and then more Ambien and Xanax around 8. That's all insurance covers. I broke my knee the other day, last year, in the doctor's office like that, wrapped up in a splint, in a fucking cast. That's what my healthcare pays for in this country?
Yeah, no bleach.
No bleach, but here I am, my knee's fine, better than ever, I would even say.
Jeez, dude.
It's bullshit, dude.
No,
the
that is
corruption.
bullshit.
The corruption. It runs deep. The veins. The Marshall veins.
The marsupial veins.
The panoramic fan. The
Yeah,
spurving bearing.
Yep, the spurving bearings.
Yeah.
The logarithmic casing, if you will.
Yeah, pre-framulated amulite, dude.
Yep. Effectively prevents side fumbling.
Shout out Rockwell Automotives.
Yep.
Automation.
Yep, automation.
Rockmail or rock. Blackmail
Innovation.
rock hard. Yeah. Shout out to Rockwell Automation.
Yep. Yeah, they made the a retro encabulator.
Yeah.
One of my favorite pieces of technology. We've come so far from the old days. You know, we invented the wheel. We invented the spring. We invented the summer.
Pre-framulated amulite.
Spurvin bearings.
The blistering heat, dude.
Dude, we invented fall.
We did invent fall. Everything used to go up before then.
Yeah, dude. That's Biden's America.
Look at how much shit is right next to you now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because fall.
Yeah. No, I want onward
Instead
and upward.
of float. We used to have float. Summer, or spring, summer, float, and then winter.
Winter's when everything came back down, but it was temporary.
Yeah.
So you prepared everything in the
Right
float.
when spring came, it all sprang back up into the sky.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
And then the sun ate it.
Yep.
Summer.
Summer. Yep, summer.
Summer.
We've really revealed a lot.
You know, it's funny because like somebody was talking to me the other day, and they're talking about like primitive cultures, and they're like, dude, like, fucking, what are you talking about? Like, people used to worship the sun, and he acted like that was crazy. You know, he's like, people used to literally worship the sun, and it's like, oh, you mean that fucking gigantic, glowing, godlike ball in the sky that gives us fucking heat and night and makes our plants grow and like keeps us happy and healthy and like is the entire like, of course people used to fucking worship the sun, you know.
Yeah, no, that it's all you know, nothing else besides like I don't know, eating things and like banging. Yeah, also the like the sea and the rain. Like, of course you would think that, like, some type of god is going crazy when it rains, or, like, you can summon it. Or, like, snow. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Lightning.
Oh, lightning would have been the worst,
God, dude.
Like,
if we ever
oh my
saw
God.
a lightning strike, we would
You
go...
see lightning strike and you're like, oh my God, I have to fucking kill my wife now.
Yeah, like,
and I love her,
he
but I have
told
to
me.
sacrifice her.
Yes, like, let me bring her out. One rib for mankind. Wow. This has definitely been one of the most insightful podcasts we've had. We've really taught the people so much more.
Inciting, really, like almost revolt. We've almost incited a revolt here
dude.
today.
Well, finally, it's inciting before it was hidden, so now we can finally view it.
Yeah, well, we spoke the truth today, and that's all I really care about. Like, it's too often too hard to find, you know?
May I hit your vape, my friend?
Shout out Jeffrey Eagleston.
Yeah, amazing
Check out his
artist.
music.
He needs to release.
He's got an album out.
Jesus was a lady.
It's comedy music. Yeah,
So good.
Jesus Was a Lady is the album title. You can find it on Spotify and other places.
Probably other places too.
Yeah, probably.
But he doesn't have a Can I Hit Your Vape? So this is a call out.
Yeah.
If anyone knows,
Jeffrey, get real and
release that song. Get it out of my head, please.
Release the real files. Release the files. We all know it was an inside job.
The dossier proves true.
Release the files. We never went to the moon. Release the files.
No, we hit your vape.
311 was an inside job. Investigate 311. And any shout outs you want to do before we
get you off stage here?
Yeah, before we get you out of here, buddy?
Um,
What you got coming up? Yeah, I know you got Into the
I know
Fire.
you got stuff. Well, yeah. Really, that's it. And I know we'll be shouting that out on the next few casts. But yeah, Into the Fire, I think it's April 4th. Wesley himself will be on that show too. I think it's also Ocho. I think Charles Wortley and one other, but I can't remember. That'll be a good show. We did this past weekend. I did a roast battle. That went well. I really enjoyed how well I did for my first ever roast. Almost made it to close to finals, but it was good. We did comedy. We do comedy, quick draw comedy every Sunday and Tuesday. Reece plays the drums.
Shout out Quick Draw Comedy. Shout out Addie Herman.
Yep,
shout out Clem Jameson.
Executioner.
Shout out Randall Turner.
The sax symbol.
The sax, yeah.
He'll be on the podcast that's releasing next week. So before this one's out, you'll see him. It'll be fun.
You will have already seen him.
Yeah, you will have already seen him. And if you haven't, you need to go see him.
And if you haven't already seen him, before you go and see him, go and see him before you have to go and see him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You need to. So thank you again, guys. Yeah,
First person to decipher the message gets
Put
free,
it in the comments.
Yeah, gets a free.
They get a $10 gift card to kiss you on the mouth.
Yep. You get one $10 gift card to me kissing you on the mouth.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a great deal. Great
they
value.
They have great salsa. The chips are terrible.